return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now Lance throwing on second down. Looking middle, and that's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Chargers ready to take over. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Stick back to pass. That's caught by the rookie Quentin Johnston. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First catch for the rookie Johnston, and it results in a first down. Eckler now between the tackles. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
On second down, it's Stick. Allen's got it over the middle. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, here's Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun throw for Stick. Over the middle, complete. It's Allen. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Eckler again, and he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. He is north of 200 yards. Any time that you can say you're north of 200 yards, you've done something right.
Yeah, you're going to get some big check marks on your grade sheet, and you're going to be in heavy rotation on all the highlight shows, and you might even make a magazine cover or 2.
He's hoping for more, the cherry on top maybe, as this game goes forward. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now Lance. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Under pressure, they got him again. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Lance. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in the first throw. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And his kick here is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on down. Only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
This taken in right around the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 6, 2:01 remaining. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. Completes this to Jefferson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Now this throw caught left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around a training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Maybe the old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
Cannot finish a game on a defensive penalty. That's why they get one more untimed attempt.
One final try now for Lance. That is caught. Touchdown, and no time remains. And they're an extra point away from winning this football game. No time on the clock. This to claim victory. And he has got it. And to borrow a baseball expression, they're going to walk off a winner. Well, this